there. Ugh. I did Preston. Whoa, hello. Alright, let's... Should I get the Blood and Gore DLC for this game? I didn't have point me asking if anyone's got it, because I'm the biggest Total War nerd here. Most of you probably won't have it. How you doing, Kieran? How you doing, Preston? How you doing, Tim? Thinking about getting Total War Remastered as well, but it means I have to stay up late tonight.
Good men, torn from their kin, to rage and spill the blood of other men's foes. But we will not be forgotten.
We will not be forgotten. It's cold today.
Our deeds shall be known, even when our bones are dust scattered on the wind. And our names will inspire the mighty to rise.
I feel like I'm so far into the game now that I want the Blood and Gore DLC. Looks like it's worth it more in this game than it is in the other ones, but quite far in the game. Tony Kiera, that thing I sent to you on Discord before, do it. It's real. You watch Exorcism? Roman Catholics must perform the exorcism. You mean round up innocent pagans and torture them because they won't worship false gods? Do you mean that, Tiernan? One thing I did like about the Blood and Gore thing on this game is it turns the water red and it leaves marks when chariots come over. It leaves tire marks. I love some bloody tire marks. I love it. I does. $10 plus there. That $10 plus to their street. What? How are you, Tiernan? How's school? No, I do believe in some exorcisms. A lot of it was just an excuse to torture people for not worshipping baby Jesus. But some of it's kind of creepy. I stand alone. So I think I did this outside of a stream, but essentially I was struggling with the Anos. I couldn't fit through the Anos. It took me ages. Struggling with these guys for absolutely ages. Pushed through them eventually. Essentially, the way I beat them was I just gathered allies and sent them all at Troy and all of Troy's allies. That gave me time and the ability to focus on reclaiming all these lands, which I have now done. And yeah, we're like right next to Troy. Troy is there. I've got all my allies focusing on Dardanas because I don't want them to take Troy. I want Troy. And yet, Troy are scarpering. They're falling apart. Don't watch sexism. It's very inappropriate for children and very vulgar. It's a 12-year-old girl stabbing her. Why are you watching that then, Tim? Is the question I'd ask. Legends walk alone. Oh, we got some troops pushing up on here. Oh, that's what I was going to do actually. We're going to siege the place. Ha ha ha. Do I attack now? I don't think so. I think we'll wait. We'll wait.
Send them packing.
Send them packing. We'll wait. No help's coming. Any help that does come is going to be focused on Achilles. Send them packing. Alright. Should really build more farm stuff. Don't have enough resources. Yeah, I know he's talking about sex Jesus or something. I don't want to lower your soul, Tin, but that's inappropriate. We're a Christian channel, we are. Well, I mean, we're a Jewish channel. Shalom! That always gets your views on YouTube. Didn't know she would do those horror acts. I thought she was a normal horror movie. Oh, this is a horror movie. Horror movies in the 70s, definitely. Oh, who'd have thought it? United against us, what? Ah, you bastard. Alright, well, I'll have to punish them too. Oh. What have you been up to today, Kieran? Kieran. We've got 25,000 food, and we're only consuming 148 per turn. Considering we've got 4 armies, that's not too shabby.
Take them out.
Who's gone against us now then? So, it seems that now, hang on, it was Illyrian something. Okay. I was thinking it would turn them into Troy. It seemed to, like, Priam of Troy and Paris of Troy disappeared as factions. Now they just show up as Hector of Troy. So I thought that might be when Hector of Troy vassalizes a faction. But no, I don't think that's how it is. Where are they? Oh, they're not anything to worry about. I mean, they're where Troy is. So. I walk alone. Hang on. Get her over there. What? Why are you going there? What? Alright. Get her on there. Bring them up there.
Off we go. Forward march.
Fight me.
Oh, who are they? Oh, they're on my team.
Bring their deaths. Kill the lot.
They're not giving up, are they? Wow, okay. Well, we don't need to. Well, yeah, sure, we'll have one more.
Massacre them.
Good garrison. The Trojans are always good defenders, though. So it didn't surprise me. Scary moviest ever's party sim. Sacred movest. What were you saying before that you said you wanted to start playing Sacred or something like that? You said Sacris or something. Misspelled it, Preston. Princess Margaret in real life, bad. She is the Queen's sister, but she was known as a royal rebel, as she'd always break rules. But I have no idea. I've never heard of her before. I have no idea. 90 days, so zero Republic thing. School, feel okay today. Feeling weaker, obviously, but not like that other day. Yeah, I'll never forgive you for that, Kieran. You useless piece of wheat. Achilles the champion. Just if I don't know, it feels mad paying for blood. I want to get it, but I don't think I will. Siege construction available. I mean, it's looking like we take Troy out, and it actually doesn't look like we have that much land when you really zoom out. I own Scythia and Macedonia, essentially. Sparta is killing it. I think the logical thing will be... We have a few down there. One there. The logical thing will be, after we take Troy, to fight Sparta. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm thinking, Ithaca's smaller. So I'll try and ally with... Actually, no. I was going to say I'd ally with Ithaca. And then take out Sparta. But I'm already allied with the Sparta, so I'm thinking we ally with Sparta against Ithaca. And I just try and gain as much land as I can. It's not... I don't like to do that because that gives Sparta an opportunity to gain more land. But... We'll see. There's gotta be war between us at some point. You know what? We might as well do some praying to the gods. With the gods as our witness. That the winner will allow the loser the proper funeral rituals.
Bring more bows. I deserve your favor.
I deserve your favor. What were you doing at school? Or for school? I felt like a truck hit me, and the impact force from the truck hitting me threw me a wall. So it threw me through a wall. Fallen spots wall. So I'm choosing to once again... well, I mean, you're not going to damage yourself, but... Take as much as you want, but... As I say, though, you need to get... I saw your lying little porky, Kieran. I saw pine pollen tincture in America. On American eBay today. You're in America, basically. Because if you think maca root and ashwagandha and all that is going to boost your testosterone, don't get me wrong, in a subtle way it will, but you're not seeing anything yet. You just wait until you do pine pollen. You just wait. You cheeky boy. Portents are no mystery to me. Why have I got a cooldown on her? Oh, was she injured maybe?
Let's make war.
Let's make war.
Hit the road.
Don't hold back.
Oh, you cheeky
Teach them a
bastards.
lesson.
Alright, maybe we can get... No, we can't get special units. Because I'm sieging them. And they're cheeky. These are tough. I was thinking it was going to be easy after this. I was like, well, this is going to be easy. I may have been wrong. Essentially, I mean, I want to win, but all I'm focusing right now on... Look at Sparta, they're just going around and making ruins out of the Trojan settlements. They're not even taking them. But that's cool, because Troy did that to me as well. It's even more annoying than them taking them. Because it means you have to pay, you have to bring it back up from scratch. I think, just sort of starve them out.
Prove yourselves. Dispatch the lot. Don't hold back.
We all organised to go to Belfast on Saturday because everyone agreed and not Sunday. But now one turns around. Oh, I'm working on Saturday. No, not on now. We have to wait a month. Just go without him. But it's not 2-to-1 ratio. I mean, it's better than no ratio, isn't it? I don't know if the one I saw was 2-to-1 ratio, but it's better than nothing. It was good. I needed to be out more the last few days though. I felt quite groggy. I've stayed in too much. And I read a great quote in a book called The 50th Law. I don't know where it is, otherwise I'd read it. But essentially it said, your energy rises to the occasion. And I was going to send that to you regarding your recent slip-up, Kieran. And it is true, I do believe on your worst days, you should do your most intense workouts. And I know that's a daunting statement. Sorry, I've got a timer and I'm just cooking food right now. It's ready now. It's a daunting statement, but I do think it might be true. I'm going to try and put it into practice. And yeah, I've stayed in. I've been too placid the last few days and it's made me so tired. And then I go on a big bike ride in the rain. I feel great. Elite still blocked. I'm not even trying with you two. No spoilers of Peaky Blinders. How long are we keeping it non-spoiler for? We have kids by the point that you finished it. Watch it. There's no reason not to. If all these supplements with weird names of Africa like ashwagandha don't work, it's fake and long term will cause breathing. No, ashwagandha. Well, ashwagandha is not from Africa. Ashwagandha works. Some of them work more than others. I think the main problem is that a lot of them aren't bioavailable. If they come in herbal, if they're inside a capsule, then they're probably bioavailable. But if they're ground up into white powder and put into an actual pill, like most vitamins are, then they're not bioavailable. They were once bioavailable and they've now been dead in a tub for 3 months, or they're not bioavailable at all because it's synthetic. It's like synthetic vitamin D. It should always only be a fallback. He blocked me. That means I won happy days. Tell him I'm taking loads of shit about him to annoy him. It's like $50 or $60 for 1-to-5 ratio instead of importing the one you get for $30 for 2-to-1. You could do. I tried looking on Amazon because Amazon are a little bit better for like tracking delivery and stuff, but I could only find one on Amazon and it was £60 as you says. I think they're sort of shadow banning it on Amazon. All you need every morning is a spoonful of Calpol. You sound like Pete. Alright, I'm just getting my sausage rolls. I'll be back in a minute. Unblock each other. Stop being turds. Because you two are the most active, right? Who's going to talk in the chat while I'm gone? Good. I don't think you had him blocked anyway. I think you were just saying it to get under his skin.
Teach them a lesson.
But yeah, I enjoyed immensely the finale of Peaky Blinders. Yeah, it was very good. Very nice. What? Ah, yeah. It's not cold, I've just pulled it out of the oven. Oh my good lord. Alright, next turn they're going to start running out of supplies. They got some good units. Good archers. Harpy fiends. The Trojans are just like, the faction is just overall designed for defense. What we thinking for tomorrow's stream, boys? Get things going sort of in advance a little bit more. Get back to some semblance of a routine. Now, fuck. Rome Remastered does come out tonight. I was considering buying it and staying up and playing it and streaming it, but we'll see. I want to minimize building those fucking mines. They drop the happiness down too much. Alright, we'll just build that. Just trying to focus on the food because I've seen what happens when you run out of food. Just completely, you can't go on the offensive anymore and you have to run home with your tail between your legs and disband all of your fucking armies. So, I mean, now we've got 4 armies, essentially 24,000 food, and we're not even losing food. We're making 400 food per turn. About the same price for the Aldi ones, really. Yeah, I've got 3 though. I've got 2 actually. Rome Remastered tomorrow. I will stream Resident Evil. What workouts have you done today, fellas, then? Elite will just say I carried a bag of flour or something, so question don't go to him. Even though he's a nerd, and the exercise that I recommend to him would help him be more of a nerd. But Kieran and Preston, what have you been up to exercise-wise? Bingo remastered its multiplayer. Why not just Bingo normal? I think, you know the line from Lord of the Rings? You don't, Elite, but there's a line from Lord of the Rings. Gondor has no king. Gondor needs no king. Well, I'd say the same about Bingo. It needs no remaster. It's not particularly unhealthy. It's not healthy either. It's devoid of any bad things, really. Now, I had a few little things for breakfast. Then I had my main sort of breakfast at around 4:30, which was 4 sausage rolls, and now I'm having 2 sausage rolls for a late dinner. Just keeping the calories up more than anything. No, we want the food. Right. I order the fucking Peaky Blinders. Such a calming game this is.
I'll do it right.
I'll do it
Awaiting
right.
orders.
What? They've started to starve. How delightful. Core and more arms to reclaim my definition. What? Well, you still have to do school then. So did you just have to go straight back to it as soon as you got home? Yeah, I want to work my abs more, but at the same time, I hate ab workouts. At least like sit-ups and crunches. They're so bad for your back. Someone was supposed to be giving me a machine that sort of takes the strain off your back, but they didn't. So I'm just doing the functional stuff for the ab. I'm not even doing ab workouts really. I've been doing vacuums, which is where you suck your abs in as much as you can, and that trains some of their muscles. But yeah. Are you gonna grow your hair out again, Kieran? Suppose you picked a good time for it. I don't know how warm it is in Canada right now, but don't do it in winter. Definitely not. With about 50 kg. I do like 11,000 steps a day, 10 on top of a like 10-mile bike ride. Don't come to me and say, "Oh, I've done me steps. Oh, I've done me steps." Steps are not a workout. Dead tenant. Ah, this place. I think I tried to retake this place and I failed. No, I didn't actually. They've just reused the layout. Those lazy bastards. No, not really.
The gods smile.
There's like
Reinforcements are
3
here.
endorsements. There's like 40 settlements in the game. You can't expect them to all be the same. They'll all be different. Come on then, twats. Move. Go over here. Que diablo MF, says Preston. Good point, Preston. I've not thought about that. You know what? Why are we attacking with the bloody horse right now? What are we doing, like? Preston's not in the party today, so I needed to make it seem like it was. Just for the immersion. Why are you, man? I'm Jody, like, man. Why are you, man? I don't even need these troops. I'll go in just with Achilles. All on his own. Achilles the champion. You can get a legendary armor for Achilles. I need to get that. I think I'll get the Blood and Gore DLC after this stream. I'd do it in the stream now, but I don't want to type anything into the thing, bank detail wise. There's plenty of horror stories on the internet of how stream viewers.
Your hero
I'm not saying any
is
of
under
you, but
attack.
I've got hold of people's bank details.
I am mighty.
This game runs so bloody well.
Your warriors are attacking the gates.
Just plank for legit. I mean, I do planks. Never cut my hair in the winter because I don't like my head feeling cold. Yeah, and I don't mind it too much in the summer. I'm starting to get chest hair now, which is making it a lot harder to stay cool in the summer.
Now you die.
Are you doing bike rides now? Get my hair cut at 7. Cut it yourself. Save your money. What? Why have they opened the gates? Oh, you're mad!
Attack!
Oh, this is Lycia we're attacking. Poor little fools. When bunto di miada kai ai. I'm never in the mood to eat, always bad mood. Well, that's silly, because you'll be in a caloric deficit. You'll be wasting away. Bring forth the Spartoi.
Who needs killing?
Who needs killing? Just bring a packed lunch to them. I never had school dinners. Take a packed lunch.
The enemy gates have been
We'll
destroyed.
go straight for the general.
Hey,
Respect pain! Well, you know what? Why don't we take these bloody horsemen in? Take them in. So you've got the Blood and Gore DLC, Kieran. Godlike power!
we are not here.
Like one hit maybe and it'll kill him? Alright, maybe 2. How the mighty have fallen. Lycia used to just literally just destroy the shit out of my summons. Not always, but they were a pain for a long time. Now, oh, he's already dead. Now they're literally useless. Like, they're all gonna die. Alright, we probably don't. They've got Kapesh fight. Oh, no, 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 no. You go up there. You carry on doing your towery thing. Fuck. Alright. Mission charging. Oh, they're going up in the walls. Okay. Okay, okay. Heavy Eastern Spearmen. I've not seen them before. They look rather similar to the Trojans. Just the standard Trojan Spearmen, really.
You are about to
Bought some
capture
new
the
pine
gates.
pollen today. Same stuff I usually get. But I've nearly run out. There's going to be a graphical remaster. I suppose if they were to do that, they'd just add it to the game, wouldn't they? They'd not announce a new one. They'd just like remaster the game as it is. I suppose that would be good. That'd be amazing. I hope it's just a graphical remaster. I just hope they don't touch the game. I mean, they're still making new content for the game, but it's a very committed little team, isn't it? It's not like EA's got the muddy fingers in it all. Look at all these idiotas. Ooh, those Kapesh fights are going to be hard to take down off the walls. Alright, let's get these guys through and past them. Get these horsemen out of the way.
You have captured the gates.
Level 57 on my Jedi Knight. Oh. We could play together, but my only higher level is Dark Side.
Got them!
Strike hard!
pressing F12 to take screenshots, but it's not. I'm thinking of Steam. There's no screenshot feature on Epic, is there? Man, I've been telling Preston for ages. Steam is so much better than Epic, but he just doesn't listen. Ooh, they're having a little bit of a What happened to my spa toy? Oh, there.
Ready for action.
Ready for action. They're running.
Awaiting.
Javelins! When I've got a guaranteed victory, no point even using my troops. Just push up with the generals, get some levels on the generals. If you know you're gonna win, like Achilles is still at basically full health. You know what? Let's just run past here and go straight to the capture point with the horsemen. It's a proper dick move, that is, but it's funny doing it.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Don't lose heart. Where's this? There it is. Yeah, they're doing quite well against my... Oh, you know what? Shall I try and... I've not tried the ult attack mode on the Pythian Spears before, but this might... No, they're losing because of that.
You will soon hold the enemy's victory point.
We're just capping it behind the backs. I absolutely love these Spartoid. I think they might be my favourite unit in the game. The armor is absolutely superb. It's so cool. Much cooler than these fucking dresses that the Trojans wear. Let's get to it. Cap in the center. I should have done that earlier on, really. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Blood and Gore DLC, I think, because this would look cooler with blood everywhere. Everything looks cooler with blood across the walls. You know what? Let's send him up there. Because he's not really doing anything down here. Sith Warrior. Sith Marauder, I am level 49. There we go. Yeah, I don't want Margus to be a trans guy. A leader. What do you mean French reading? What's a reading exam? Like reading it out to the class? Didn't even have basic features. Well, a launcher is a launcher. The only thing I like more than about Steam than Epic is the screenshots. Now, the only way it could be cooler than a trans gay Malgus would be if he was a Jewish trans gay Malgus. We love that, don't we, Karen?
Do it right, be rewarded.
I don't think Nathan plays games anymore. I don't really talk to him anymore, to be honest with you. Look how much land Spire has. A lot of that used to be mine. All of where the cursor is. That used to be mine. It was just down here that Sparta owned. But back then I didn't own any of this up there. Yeah, I can try. Oh, okay. I suppose that would be a speaking exam, what I'm thinking of. Do you have any of them? No, I don't like fruit shoots. Too sugary. Karen. I always like Capri Suns more than fruit shoots. If I was having something unhealthy, but now if I want a drink that isn't, you know, cacao or like protein shake, I'll have fizzy coconut water or even normal coconut water, or a beer, German beer. You've been off caffeine for 2 weeks. You said you weren't having any caffeine, you lying little harlot. Kieran, you're just jealous of my authority. Is this true, Kieran? What were you having that was caffeinated before, Kieran? Because you said that your pre-workout wasn't caffeinated. No, I just know that he isn't loyal to the Iranian ways. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. That's my one query with Elite. But that's on him. When he's not let into Hyperborea, what can I do? What can I do about it? Preston's going to be in there. Karen might be in there. I'm joking. And Elite's going to be at the door and say, it was a good investment. What he's talking about, using prawn 5 times a day. Oh, commandment available. Yeah, I've not spoken to Nathan in donkey's years. I can't talk to him. He's only on WhatsApp, and I don't do it. My phone's old as fuck, the one that I've got WhatsApp on. It's delayed. It's fat. And it's really difficult to type on that phone. Why have we... What? Sure, we'll keep that actually. Casualty replenishment rate. Why do we have these? Ah, you filthy Trojans. Building Envoy Palace. Ugh. You can't kill anything with an envoy. You stupid Trojans. Cestos.
All will beg for my aid.
All will beg for my aid. Disciple of Ares.
I stand alone.
I stand alone. Probably not a good idea to split the armies up.
Legends walk alone.
We still be in enemy territory. Legends walk alone. Didn't have many supplies saved. Shut Discord down. I would drink coffee. You would drink coffee? You silly boy. Since when? You have, I mean, you have Pepsi. Pepsi's got 8 milligrams of caffeine per 100 milliliter. And it's not very much, but it's still caffeine. So what did you and Nathan talk about last? Has he fallen out with you or just drifted apart? Not really. We had a disagreement about a political party, but I spoke about that, I think, to you. That was about a month and a half ago. I think he in a way, not in a bad way, I think he just wants to bury his head in the sand away from social media. And he probably thinks, and probably sees YouTube as social media side of things. Which is fine, if it gets to him, it's fine. But I just can't use WhatsApp, I'm not on it very much, and my phone's pretty crap, and if he's not online, if he's not going to play games, I can't talk to him, so yeah, he's just drifting apart at the end of the day. Still, yeah, I still consider him mate, he's an awesome guy, but if he's not on the thing that we're on every day, it's inevitable we'll drift apart. And I don't think it's that he's busy, I think it's that he's just staying away from the internet. Which I can understand to a degree, but you know, I think he spent like $1,000 on his PC to then not use it. It's a bit mad, but to each his own. I don't know what's going through his head. Might be more to it than we realise.
Reinforcements are here.
Free endorsements. I just wish him the best, whatever he's up to. I remember a few years ago, it was Battlefield 1 stream, no face cam, vintage QuigonQuasar stream, and Nathan got his GCSE results. God, that was a long time ago. Elite is trying to outdo my achievements, but I've gone 28 days to go war with idiots on social media with you and inspire other people to do the Iranian path. Yeah, you have stood by my side, that's true. When we've gone to war. I don't know. I've not seen him on Discord for a long time. Feel for him. So do I. I think things might be. It'll be easy to be like, oh, you know, where's he gone? Why wouldn't he play that? Why didn't he do that? But how do you know? We don't know what's going on in his head. I mean, I was having this conversation with Preston earlier today about the dangers of social media. I don't think YouTube's like that, and I don't think gaming's like that, but I think Nathan has just considered it all the same. All internet the same. I want to avoid it all. We were having this conversation before, me and Preston were, about like screen time and how much time we're wasting on apps and stuff. You know what? Drop that. Don't use Pythian Spoon on that. We do not do that. Alright, let's take to the walls. Arrive à toi. Comment tu t'appelles? Best quality is 720p on my stream. Invalid point inspires others. Invalid fault. Well, no, he did. That European Commission thing. You mistake fear for fury. Alchemos.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Yeah, that is true. I think Nathan is aware of that, though. We have had conversations about literally that. He said that he's sick of his job and he likes the money, but he's not happy with it. And we were talking about like places to live and, you know, when possible, he wants to leave, saving up money to leave and go somewhere warmer. Which, you know, it's completely on the same page as me. Completely get that. But yeah, I think it might be a case of like it's sort of crushing. I know they were pulling him at work about not wanting to take something. Long hours, probably very tired, and I think the last thing he wanted to do was
Your ladders have a foothold
play
on
games
the
and stuff.
walls.
I think last time we spoke that we did say he was playing, he was working less or he was having more time off. We were saying he had the time to play games. So I don't know why he didn't want to. Why, man? Which is why I've stopped. Well, you should anyway, because it's got something satanic in it, Kieran. Should we have an intervention for him? No, I mean, we'll leave him to it. If we see him again, we see him again. If not, I mean, it's a shame. Miss him, but he's got to do what he wants, you know? What? 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 Why did he do that?
We're about to
He
capture
got
the
over the
gates.
walls and then just ran. Knights of Ares.
Good to go. Akia forever. Spears.
Your warriors are attacking the gates.
They're all running.
The enemy gates have been destroyed.
The enemy gates have been destroyed. We have got a lot of horsemen. Why are they shooting at what? No, we haven't taken the gates yet, have we? Someone take the bloody gates.
You have captured the gates.
There we go. Xandos! Really tough they are. Heavy armor, that is. Look how many arrows they're taking. Alright, they're longbows. That general got away somewhere, but it'll be a minor general, so it doesn't really matter. I also go to war with idiots online, but I don't boast about it. You didn't go to war with European Commission, I don't think. No, I just engender. What? Not the stream. What? What are you saying, Preston? It did look cool, didn't it? Pouring out of the, yeah, pouring out the tower gate thing.
Do it right, get rewarded.
Do it right, get rewarded. Prioritize the food ones first, and then we move up.
I'll make my mark.
Keep the ball rolling. No reason not to.
Always with honor.
Always with honor. Who are they? Oh, I'm not at war with them.
Strike them
I think
down.
we're alright splitting the army up here. They probably won't have anything there.
I'll break the enemy.
I'll break the enemy.
Portents are no mystery.
Portents are no mystery to me.
I'll do it right.
I'll do it right.
What now? What now? Yes, in a minute. I'll see them off. Bring their deaths.
Alright, yeah, we'll just take that.
Send them packing.
Preston's become a philosopher again. He never does it on his Prestonite profile as well. That's what I love about it. Loot
Take
and
what you
occupy.
can. All will beg for my aid.
Finding them personally on my Preston over Kieran, as Preston technically has not further an opportunity, but at the same time, I'd be wary if his brain suddenly malfunctions. They deleted it as well. Why bring Baby Yoda into it?
I won't give ground.
I won't give ground. Should we attack Troy now? Or should we leave it? I want to leave it until like last, but what the fuck? Problem with that is that gives them a chance to take it, and I want to take Troy because I want to see if it's unique in any way, and I want to use it against Sparta. Sparta. To think there was a time when you didn't know what Mandalorian was. Turning. So what's the vote? Do we attack Troy now? Or do we leave it until later? I'm thinking we attack it now. We've got 38 units of troops. They're weakened. I don't think they've got an army there. They've got a garrison army, obviously, but if I leave it, someone else could take it. I don't even know if I can take it. I don't know if I'm capable, but we'll see. I reckon we take it now. I think we take now. Take Troy. No! I've got 2 armies. I'll besiege it with 2 armies, and then I'll bring the other armies up. How about that? Never slight me. What? 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 There's supposed to be a standing army there that's like near invincible.
Plunder the city.
I'm so confused. This fine bronze blade has been passed down through Priam's ancestral line into the Trojan kings. What? Indeed. Courageous hands. Unless someone raided it before me. That's the only thing I can think. Someone must have raided it before me, and look, it's got no buildings, so it's... Yeah, someone must have like turned it into a ruin before me. That's a shame. That's anticlimactic. I played the entire game looking forward to taking it and like attacking the walls. I'm a victim of my own success. I'm so confused. But yeah, it's ruins, so someone must have attacked it and reduced it to ruins. Or one of those things that can happen where like Poseidon sends a flood or something. I don't want this. I wanted to attack it. It's a very anticlimactic. If I'd known that was going to happen, I wouldn't send my allies to the east to attack them. I'm so confused. So confused. I was reading things and it was like, oh, there's a standing army of 40 units, always at Troy, and they all regenerate every turn and all this. Ah, yes. I need 158, 161 gold.
I look forward to hearing you out.
Yes, we should talk.
No one's gonna. That's gonna be unlikely then. -6. Why have I got? Why have I got such a? Why have I got a -50 bonus? I've had that like the entire game, and I've not. Well, no, not really, but maybe it's just like your actions through the whole of the game. Probably is. I want to say this game's broken, but it's not. It's just, again, I'm a victim of my own success. So I guess this is like the next best thing now. This is the like last main settlement. You don't know the key, people. Listen here. Survive, girl.
Legends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's showing up now as a ruin. So this is what was it showed up as a ruin before? Well, we've had Hector versus Achilles. We've had it twice, and Achilles beat the shit out of him twice. But on the walls, like in front of the city, yeah. The game's called Troy, and there's been no battle at Troy. It's like playing Thrones of Britannia, but it's set in France. Rome, but it's it's set in Russia. Yeah, so I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention before, but did it look like it? Yeah, I bet it did. Like, if I zoom out here, it didn't even look like a ruin. I was this zoomed out. If I'd been zoomed in, I would have seen it was a ruin. It's supposed to look like Dardanos there, but bigger, with the walls like taller and bigger. I didn't notice that. I suppose it was like that before and I just didn't see it, because when you zoom out, you can't really tell. So yeah, they've done what they did here. Some Spactard, probably Sparta, has come across and done it.
On my own terms.
basically finished the game. I could still have a battle at Troy, but it will be defense if Sparta attacks. So yeah, we finish off the Trojans and we attack. So there's no Troy fight, what? Yeah. Yeah. I'm 280 turns in. I wanted a big battle to conclude. There's still going to be big battles, but I wanted a big one against Troy. These fucking tards that I'm allied with, they're going around just raiding places and reducing them to ruins. Yeah, yeah, it'll be Sparta. Ithaca's here too, but there's not many. Actually, no, they got a few armies here, but I don't think it was Ithaca. They've turned up quite late.
I fight my own battle.
Well, I'll build Troy up from the ground up, and then when I've done it, I go to war with Sparta. We'll just keep it on a nice trajectory.
Bring the pain.
You know, keep it interesting.
Taking on the world.
Taking on the world. Why can't I colonize? What is it that I need?
Moving.
Moving. I don't know what to
Make
do
them
now.
fall.
So let's keep the army together, I
Take them
suppose.
down. Ask nicely.
Break some heads.
This is like the closest thing we'll have to a Troy thing. I've not even seen Troy in person. Like, I've never seen it. Make the remaining Trojans. I could actually do that. That's not a bad idea. I'll do this battle and then I could try and coerce them into doing that. Preston's just quoting Walking Dead. No one take him seriously. He's just putting Walking Dead quotes in the chat. I know what you're up to, Preston. Don't even lie. Why on earth would my reinforcements come up there? What? No, what? Why would you put my reinforcements there, man?
The gods smile. Reinforcements are here. Victory is close enough to taste.
Yeah, I will use them against Sparta, but if they accept it. I mean, Hector's still around somewhere. Paris is still around. I don't think I can kill them. I don't even know how. I suppose I have to defeat them and then take out all of their settlements before they can come back. Like, be resuscitated and brought back to the fight. I suppose that's what I have to do. We've still got men coming in. You mistake fear for fury. They've got their whole army focused on this side. Fucking nerds. I will destroy them for being too good as allies, yes. I'm not even being sarcastic, I will. I wanted to see Troy, and as I say, I'll go to war with people and then they'll attack. I'll base my entire settlement, my entire kingdom, or empire rather, on Troy. I'll move it all over there and just sort of focus it all over there. Troy has the most potential, and it has the biggest walls. When you can, you know, when it's built up, that is, and it'll take a while to build it up, but
Just watch me.
just watch me. or it gets old like COD. What are you on about? So when I said I don't think there's much point me getting the Blood and Gore DLC, because I think I'm quite close to the end of the game, turns out I was more right than I ever could have been.
Your hero is under attack.
Your hero is under attack. That's what made it so good in the beginning. Yeah, it was quite good in the first few seasons.
Divine might.
I watched it until YouTube spoiled everything for me.
Your warriors are attacking the gates.
He'll watch Game of Thrones, but he won't watch Spartacus. Is it worth my time? Yeah, it's good. I don't think I've not seen the later seasons, but I think it's a typical thing. Don't spoil, obviously, if you know what happens, but it's a typical thing of just people complaining for the sake of complaining. The earlier, the ones I saw were good. Very raunchy. Don't watch it with your family. Very raunchy. What are you doing, Achilles? Sirs Roland Mosley. This guy's taking a while to break through this fucking game. I like Spartacus more than Game of Thrones though. Game of Thrones is really good though. Well, I remember watching Spartacus and I was just like, I was silent for an hour. I didn't know what to say. I was like, oh my god, that was good. Watched it in the summer as well, so I was extra pumped up. Extra energized. You mistake fear for fury. What are we doing tomorrow then? Should I get remastered? Troy remastered? Ah, that's what I was going to do. I almost did Battlefield 1 today, because I did kind of want to do Battlefield 1. I enjoy the party chats immensely. 72 subscribers on the alternate channel now. Oh, look at me, I'm famous. What's going on with my screen? Sorry, it looked like the screen was frozen then. I just wasn't moving because it was delayed. Alright. That video I sent, it shit, Troy, it's best game. Is that sarcasm, good sir? Born to battle! Let's get these fuckers up on the walls. Yeah, they're all focused on this one side. Like fucking idiots. And it's only taking one unit to root them in place. We'll be through by the time they've mustered up. Oh, no, there they go. Okay, never mind. Could really do with him going through the door now. Yeah, they won't have time to get through. They're only sending a unit of skirmishers as well. Oh, Troy, you're saying Troy tomorrow. Stream Troy tomorrow. Possibly. Played Battlefront 2 for the first time in ages the other day. Some co-op. It's quite a frustrating game at times if you're playing on normal multiplayer. without practice. Yeah, they still got most of the forces focused on this side, so we should be alright. We should be okay. Should we send some runts up? I'm gonna send some runts up to help take that gate down. Kelly's does so much more damage. Who needs killing? Hello. Curon. Yeah, we'll go through it. Too little, too late. They don't know who to focus on. I've got most of my army over there. They think that's the problem. I think that's where the danger comes from. No, no, no. Achilles is where the danger comes from. So basically, I'm just going to put all of these. We're going to keep these archers up on the walls. We're going to defend the entrance to these walls with spearmen. And yeah,
you are about to capture the gates.
You are about to capture the gates. This gate, oh my god. This guy's weak.
You have captured the enemy tower.
We've captured the enemy tower. Oh, can't truffle. Alright, I'm about to get the gates. Pythia. Cool. It'd be great if they'd follow me around here and find this side. Mum's having a go at me over sucralose, she's saying. She's trying to not let me get more of that bulk and protein mix, which is not going to... She's having a go at you over sucralose, but she smokes.
You have captured the gates.
Not to disrespect her or anything, but I mean... Sucralose is... Alright, put it this way. If you have a cup of coffee and she sees you putting white sugar in table sugar, is she going to have a problem with it? She'll think, alright, okay, that's normal. But if you're having a protein shake with sucralose in, she's annoyed at that. Over health reasons. But I can tell you, sucralose is far better for you, or less bad for you, shall we say,
the enemy gates have been destroyed.
Than table sugar. Yeah, I don't have the same crap from my mum, Kieran, but I have a similar thing. She told me the other day, oh no, this is like 2 weeks ago now, she was like, oh well, don't push your body too far, Guy, and I just said, why? I was like, why? It's my body, I'll push it as far as I want. It's designed to be pushed far as a man. You gotta remember, parents, and especially mothers, Kieran, will always want to put you on the path of least resistance. They're not here trying to make you successful, they're trying to make you safe and secure, especially women. It's important to remember that. And that they're from different generations, of course. I know it's bad, but refined sugar. Refined sugar is way worse. Caffeine is way worse. You say your dad drinks a lot of coffee. It's, you know, have you mentioned anything about that regarding that? Bring it on! You mistake fear for fury.
Your warriors have been routed.
Why are you running? Where are the generals? It says they have 2 generals. Oh no, yeah, yeah, it does. Good layout, kind of, for this. If someone attacked from this, I should have attacked from this side really, because you're attacking downhill then. I attacked like from the worst side, really.
Thy Ares, your warriors
I knew,
are
that's why I was
valiant.
looking at them then. I knew they were going to rally in front of fucking arrows. You know what, I'm not even going to waste them. We'll just send them back. They're not going to help. They ain't going to help. I doing, RB? You're right, brother. These guys are taking their time. Their general, they must have them here, hidden somewhere. Alright, we'll move up. We'll be cautious. Thinking on Saturday you should do the 8-hour stream you said you... I said, well, to be fair, I said 10. Don't know if I should remind you that it was indeed 10. One of your units have gone berserk. They've had too much pine pollen. That is me. What? What the fuck happened to him? How were they all killed?
The best defense. I burn.
They just like turned. They just disappeared. There's no way they were killed that quick. Okay. Be with your parents, Garen. Just be logical, especially with female parents. Always just remain logical. The moment you get all sort of anti-fancy, they'll use it against you. The moment you start getting emotional is when they'll start using it against you. Spears. How you doing though, Armby? Yes. And processed alcohol.
Ready to defend.
Sugar, table sugar, caffeine, acidic food in general. Of course, we can get into the topic of meat. I doubt she's eating the, you know, the, should we say, pure stuff that's not got anything injected into it. I don't want to dish them. I'm just giving you some pointers to use if you wanted to pull apart a reasoning. Oh, hang on. Okay, he's struggling. Alright, we'll bring him in. Oh no, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh no. He's actually gonna die. I might lose. No, I don't want to.
Foe has wounded
Oh,
your hero.
wounded. Okay. I was scared. He's been with me from the beginning. That would have been bad.
The enemy has lost a victory point.
Oh, hang on. It's cracking off over here, lads.
Destroy the foe. Strike hard.
Oh, you did some Skyrim. Yeah, the mods are free on PC as well. Yeah, I was funny you say that because I was actually wanting to go back to Skyrim. I was thinking about it just before I started the stream. I was like, I miss Skyrim. But every time I play it, it breaks. I install it, same thing all the time. I always install a bunch of mods. One mod breaks, and then I can no longer play with any of those mods. Because it corrupts my save games. Whoa. Love the music on this game. It's rather similar to 300. I've never really properly noticed it before, but it's really similar to 300. Tell you what, they're putting up a decent resistance. Still don't know where their bloody general is. Unless he's already ran. I don't remember seeing him at the start though, that's the thing. A few mods at a time. It's not a number. I mean, obviously if you have 50 then the likelihood of one of them breaking, you know, is higher. But the problem is Bethesda constantly updating the SK, SE, the Skyrim Special Edition script extender. And then any mod that's then not updated, it's a bit like Battlefront 2 mods. Any mod that's not updated after that
stronghold will soon fall
script extender update, then becomes broken. If it's anything to do with the script, if it's like a major mod, and it's got nothing to do with like changing the code and stuff, then it breaks, and then you can't play the game. It's more of a Bethesda problem. It is, I mean, obviously play with a few mods, but I'm not playing a 10-year-old game, or however old it is at this point, to play with, you know, like, more blue skies and realistic water and fucking improved solitude, and then that's it, you know what I mean? I want to play with the massive overhaul type thing. I do miss Skyrim though. I miss the Nordic aspect of it. I always loved Whiterun and all that. We actually get it from my uncle and it doesn't get any preservative in it, but the problem is you still shouldn't really be eating much of it. Just eats meat, but I go and try and eat balanced, so. Suggestions. Well, it's not just preservatives and injections. I just didn't want to get too far into it. Obviously, there's some nutrients there, but shouldn't have loads of that. I don't think. Boom.
Forging war.
Forging war. Oh, level 23, obviously. Forgot about Patroclus. Your path to victory. We are just pounding these guys now. I mean, it's up to your mum what she does, remember. Like, she can do whatever she wants, but works both ways. Hombre.
I fight my own battle.
I fight my own battles.
I've got what it takes.
I've got what it takes. Yeah, the game's completed, essentially. Well, I mean, Troy's gone. So, I'll go towards Sparta, and then I might buy the DLC and play as one of the DLC factions. Or, oh, I might play as an Amazon faction, actually. That looked quite cool. The Horde mechanic that they brought in Attila and then brought it back to this game. Yeah, it's always looked quite cool. And I've never really utilized it. Can you send me some stuff in Refined Sugar so I can destroy her arguments? I don't have, I mean I can, but I don't have stuff to hand like I would for like testosterone and stuff, because it goes without saying, doesn't it? So I've not, I mean, I've done the same with the thing that people shouldn't take. Without saying it out loud on YouTube, Kieran. I've done the same thing with my mum, and you present them with all the facts that you want, they'll never listen. Until it's too late, unfortunately. I mean, she should mind her own business with what you want to consume, and you should only respect her decisions if she's respecting yours. I stand alone.
Great deeds await.
Great deeds await.
Show your mettle.
Yeah, that's a bit. It's a bit like Mum telling me what to do about health, or what to have.
Take what you can.
Take what you can.
I know my duty.
It's just, there's just no resistance now. And we're nearing the edge of the maps now. Yes. This will be the first Total War game I've ever fully completed. Well, fully completed will be like killing everyone. 276. I need more gold. Alright. Are the Spartoi just disappeared. I can't believe they died that fast. Don't get piercing. If I want long hair. Is she telling me you can't have long hair? Just go up to her and say, why are you gay? Just get yourself a pagan necklace, Kieran, and start walking around with it in the house and say, Mother, I'll take it off when you respect that I can drink whatever I want. Just start making like really stereotypical like Germanic pagan noises. You know, like the Heilung. To start Heilung songs like when you walk around the house and just be like in the garden and pretending to do like rituals and stuff. Really get under the skin and then say, well, it'll all stop if you stop being you know, stop telling me what to consume. Let me have what I want. With the gods as our witness.
My abilities do not
It's really like a race with Sparta now to just take as many settlements as possible.
Your cause is mine.
Your cause is mine. Yeah, the Trojans build such boring settlements. Get some style, bro. Seriously.
Unwavering loyalty.
Just keeping up the momentum now so that Troy can't recover. At all. They've got no armies. I see one army and it's the 2, 3. Yeah, they've got nothing. Look at this. Look at the armies that Sparta's got. Is that Sparta? Why is that Agamemnon then? What happened? Why is Agamemnon in Sparta? Because that's Menelaus's faction. What is that a thing? I'm really confused because it happened with Troy as well. Like they just got rid of the sub factions in Troy, of Priam of Troy and Paris and Hector, and then it all just became one faction. I don't know if it was a bug with the game or they did that intentionally, but I don't know why they would. And where are these guys here? These fuckers lurking there. It doesn't make a difference, really, but
Afraid not.
they can't do anything.
On my own terms. Taking on the world. Don't hold back.
Mortal Kombat mods? Oh, you're going around punching people to death. What Mortal Kombat? She was saying I look like an FSU with long hair. That's just so disrespectful. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to be honest. Do you want me to be real with you? Christians say that about anything that isn't Christian. You know, long hair's a pagan thing, for the most part. What, essentially, Kieran, what you look like was you look like a pagan. You start to look like a real man. You know. Don't tell me that's why you cut it, Kieran.
Look for decent loot.
Don't tell me that's why you cut it. Please don't tell me that. Again, though, it's another thing. I say this to my mum as well. Like, don't take style advice off of not only people that are like 20 years older than you, but your parents. If they could, they'd have you dressed up in superhero pajamas. They want you to be their little kid again. Again, especially with female parents. it'll always be like that because they want you to be a little boy for as long as possible, and they want you to have the path of least resistance, and they want life to be as easy and cushy for you. They don't want what's actually best for you. They don't want you to have a challenging and interesting masculine existence. Parents in general, but female parents especially. Pay no heed, Kieran. Do your own thing. Disregard the non. Oh, I gotta stop upgrading this shit. Just realised I'm spending my fucking gold to upgrade this shit, and I need gold to build up Troy. Fucking hell. Command me. No, I'm not into some dominatrix shit.
Massacre them. Bring their death.
How do you know that's a cigarette, R&B?
Take what you can. We will win through.
We will win through. Is that just spent gold? I gotta start looking at what this is costing now that don't cost any gold. I think it's the what is costing gold actually? No, that ain't costing any gold either. It's too easy now.
I'll do it right.
Kieran, I'm gonna import this save to you. I want you to like play it for about a week, and by that point you would have thoroughly messed it up. And it'll be challenging for me then. Never slight me.
Beware. Fall upon them.
I love a challenge.
All out attack.
Yeah, she's calling you a cigarette, Kieran. She was saying you were smoking.
Bring the pain.
Ah, another faction, another settlement belongs to me. No, I did it for that reason. I did because it was generally hard to handle. You tied it back into a loose knot. Yeah, no, that didn't cost. Why is I've got 10,000 bronze. Wow.
I serve the gods.
I serve the
Divine
gods.
grace is a fickle thing.
And she tells me I should respect her, like, make it a mutual respect. I know. Yeah, I mean, respect works two ways. You can be happy that she's raised you and everything, but respect it goes both ways. Two-way street. And it's earned as well. You can't. Teachers do this at schools and college. Respect me, respect me, respect me. Someone that has to keep shouting about being respected is not someone that deserves respect, in my opinion. Like someone that says, "Oh, look at me, I'm really cool. I'm well good. I'm cool, Anna. I'm really cool." Probably not a cool person. Where's that big settlement? Hang on. Could have sworn that used to belong to me. Or is it this one? No, I don't know. It seems like after one of these updates, this game just changed a bunch of layout, like a bunch of things, a bunch of factions disappeared. Not even over time. Like it seemed like click of the finger. I logged on one day and like half the factions were gone. It's strange. Something's off with it. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't know. I will see off all comers. Dardania. Pie, what is your favourite song? Kieran, FAG is a cigarette. I can't remember the name. It's Hamra Hipia, I think is how you pronounce it, by Heilong. I have English exam tomorrow. Literature or language? Make them a vassal state. I fucking will, mate! Alright, mate, I forgot. I'd be phoning child services and consulting them about your rights and verbal abuse. What do you mean? How I know? I have UK friends like that. You say bruv and call taco. It's not a fucking taco, alright? Don't start you too, alright? It's not well, Kieran said it was a burrito, but same thing. No. Wow, I've got 56,000 food. It's not a fucking burrito. Diplomacy. I can't even interact with them anymore. Oh, it's because they're my... Wait, what? Troy's gone. Troy's just disappeared. Like, Hector of Troy's gone.
I see little worth in this meeting.
You shouldn't be desperate for a peace treaty, mate. Minus 39. Mate, have you seen what's happening? Troy brought you into war against us and then disappeared. They died. Yeah, there's no one to make a vassal state of, Kieran. Maybe these guys.
I guess Achilles might have something to say.
I should be happy, but I'm just so confused. When did this happen? It's not a burrito. It's a sausage with pastry around it. You should that. Yeah, English Bastards is good. Good fun. This is... What's going on with this game? What is your favourite sausage roll? I haven't really had the Greg's ones and the Aldi ones. I haven't had a taco dinner, so... I'll Google what a taco is right now. I know what a taco is. It's like crisps and shit. Yeah, that's not a taco. A sausage roll is literally a fucking battered sausage with pastry around it. Anyway, do you say bruv? I mean, people do say bruv, but that's really only a southern thing. It's not even English that say it. It's like black people down in the south, in London. It's a common thing among, I suppose, Afro English would be the politically correct term. And that's not putting it all across like painting all people with the same brush. No, it really is that. I've very rarely, unless I hear it ironically, I very rarely hear people say it in the north, which is where I live. It's mainly in the south, and amongst the south and the people that live there, it's mainly black people that say it. Google burrito. It's not. I'm telling you, that's what you eat. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, that's not a sausage roll. The Google sausage roll, Kieran. That's not a... It's not a burrito. Google sausage roll. Am I really going to have to save a picture of a sausage roll to my fucking computer just so Kieran can be enlightened? There we go. Picture of a sausage roll saved to my computer. I think we do say bruv more than bro, though. R&B. Here we go, Kieran. Here's your photo of a fucking sausage roll. It is not a burrito. This is a sausage roll. You fucking can't. on, he'll say, oh, that's a burrito. I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting. Why are you not streaming on Valheim, Preston? That's not a burrito. It's a sausage inside of it. That's not a burrito, Kieran. I'm closing Discord in an act of protest. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Well, yeah, I mean, it's mainly used at the end of something. So, like, what you saying, bruv? Like that. Fuck you mean, bruv? And it is in that accent. It's Cockney accent, like a London accent. Hector is gone. Everyone's gone. Paris is gone. Hector is gone. I'm really underwhelmed, Kieran. And you just froze. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know. The game just disappeared. You'd think it would tell me that, okay, this faction's been destroyed. Well, we get all the roles because we're good evil people. In practice, of course, just on the screen. No, I think it's because there's not as much of an acting industry over here. It's still a craft and an art, whereas in America, at least based around Hollywood, it definitely seems like it's a run-of-the-mill. I'll use the Fast and Furious films as an example, or Transformers films. They're not all like that, obviously, and not all American actors are like that, but it seems like a copy and paste. You know, kind of like the Call of Duty of the movie industry. The same stuff, but a new. It's number 2, film 4 in the series, and it's the same stuff, but every year or every 2 years. And there's less of that in England, and it's more of a meritocracy in England now, where it's to be on screen in English television. Peaky Blinders, if you've never seen it, that would be, to me, that's like the pinnacle of British television. That would demonstrate what I'm saying. You have to be really, really good just to get on the screen here. I like that one guy in Inglourious Basterds. Have you seen it yet? What you on about? I've sent you clips of it, and I know you've not watched them. You know the one. I think I know the one, yeah. The one that hunts things. How do you know this? You've not seen it. What? Where's my army? I'm not used to having such a small army. I gotta stop being so manic depressive though. Like, I've got some good battles ahead of me. It's just underwhelming. I thought I was gonna be like the one that would bring down the sword on Troy. Really, to be honest with you. I'm disappointed, if I'm being honest. We'll do one more battle. Fuck it. Yeah, Canada's pumping out some good too. A lot of Canadians were involved in the creation of Vikings. It's like a Canadian, Irish, and English thing. In terms of like the production teams and all that. Also, Netflix is really favouring, I think, they're really, in terms of their originals, they're really favouring non-American actors and companies, studios, because I think they find they can get more of a niche that way. For example, Guy Ritchie films. I don't know if you've ever seen any Guy Ritchie films. Very, very distinct and unique style, and I feel like a lot of the British stuff is very, very like recognizable. You know who's directed it. You could watch 10 random minutes of it and you know who's directed it. I think that's the advantage we have. I watched a bit of it last night. My parents had got me over watching it on the TV, so I got Superman and told them I'll just watch it tomorrow. Nice. It sounded a bit crazy at yours, Kieran. You better not be taking all this grief, Kieran. What happened to the guy that said he's not taking any shit when he goes home? I'm not talking shit to you, I'm just saying, I'm trying to help pull you in on it. Hold you to what you said, wouldn't have said. Okay, so you've seen the great first scene then. With the floor. Whoa, hang on, get away from me please, good sir. Put these in there. Hang on, whoa, hang on. Smart as fuck. Wow, that's smart. AI is smart on this. Someone. Ooh. Hang on a minute. Whoa. I'm a bit threatened right now. We'll put them to work. Bloody hell. That was a smart play, actually. It says they're both losing decisively. I'm very confused.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Oh, there we go. Counter charge. They're getting desperate, these guys are. This faction, I mean. These are Lycia, I think. They started, they picked a fight with me. They decided to become my arch nemesis. And look at what's happening to them now. No one forced them. I wasn't even at war with them originally. And it wasn't just because they're allied with Troy. They specifically designed to call me out and say, oh, I'm your nemesis. And specifically went after me, so... What can I do? Can't feel bad for him. That's for sure. Kill the general, and we'll be done with it.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Did we kill the general? Looks like it. Sorry, I missed some comments. Depression went up to 100%. Yours? I look at a lot of the TV show cast of shows, I watch it, and they're saying men in Canada, in the UK, it is really that easy to do it. Is it really that easy to do? Are you asking me to do an American accent? What kind of American accent? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's Brits imitating Americans. That's a whole other thing as well, I suppose. I won't say it's easy to do an American accent for everyone, but for the British accent, especially anyone not strong Southern British or a strong Northern British, somewhere in between, I do think it's quite easy to do an American and it's quite easy to do any accent because we're sort of like, at this point, we're a neutral accent really, because most of the languages are based around, well, not based around our language. It's a lot of them, German for example, has the same roots as English, but it seems like a lot of the languages now, especially French, German, and you know, sort of the variants, like French Canadian stuff. They're just becoming more and more like English every day. I mean, you've got, I forget the name of it, but there's like a half Swedish language that they speak in Sweden now, which is like half Swedish and half English, and it's like its own language. There'll be, I think it's something like Sven Galiska or something like that, and they'll be talking full Swedish, and then all of a sudden they'll click and it's just a full sentence in English, and then they click back and it's back to Swedish again. I think that might be one thing why Brits find it easy to imitate other accents. Same with Russian though as well. Bro, it's now like the Scythian one. And it's about Scythians as well. He made a video about Dennis Ovens and I couldn't give a toss about that, to be honest. It's cool and it's interesting, but it's you know the people that I want to hear about, Kieran. You know the people I want to hear about. And it's not midget Dennis Ovens. Five Nights at Freddy game trailer. It's gone away from point and click to a fully sure, yeah, we'll do. It's still streaming. Yeah, why not? More Placement Dates has a new video on Talon where apparently he smoked a pro deadlifter. Talon's a cool guy. Do an English accent. What accent am I speaking with now? Do you mean a Cockney accent? Like a southern accent, like this. Alright fella, how you doing? Peaky fucking blinders. What kind of English accent? There's not even an English accent. It's funny when Americans say, oh, you know, I like the English accent, or I don't like the English accent. There's about 25 of them. Because everyone just attacked this fucking island. Everyone. The Anglos, the Saxons, the Frisians, the Jutes. The fucking Phoenicians, they didn't attack it, but the Romans. The Vikings, Swedish, Danish. So it's just the Picts from Scotland. It's just there's so many accents. There's no one accent. I like Tyler One. He's a funny guy. I do like more Placement Dates, but it does seem like every answer is like some kind of pharmaceutical drug, and the way he talks about it is like, and if FDA approved means it's safe and good. He's like the most non-mainstream person I've ever seen. But he's doing well for himself. 500,000 subscribers, you know. And it's better than a fully mainstream person. There's a big thing now where you have a lot of these like doctors and surgeons going to TikTok and like doing TikTok videos. It's very cringy. And a lot of the time they're spreading complete misinformation as well. But I won't get into that on here.
I'll win or die trying.
I'll win or die trying.
Taking on the world. Prove yourselves.
It really is just like a race to get as many settlements as possible. I wonder what even happens when you've defeated all your enemies. I've never done that in a Total War game before, and I've got like 200 hours in the newest ones, apart from the Three Kingdoms and Warhammer ones, because I'm not really interested in them. I was saving up gold for something. What was I saving up? Oh yeah, Troy. I need like alright, we'll do one more turn.
We will win through.
We will win through.
I'll break the enemy.
That will never work.
You can count on me. Bring the pain. Kill the lot.
Kind of feel bad at this point. It's just brutal. Alright, we take Place. Battle hardened.
Great deeds await.
This is probably. Oh, you know what? That's definitely not going to be enough. Actually, yeah, it might be. I've just messed up then, because. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, Apollonia. When the gods speak, the wise listen.
I'll win or die trying.
See what you mean with the graphics mods. I never really mess with them. If I get background mods, will it make the game laggy, Kai? No, you should be safe on Some of them did. It's been so many fucking years since I've been on the Xbox version of Skyrim. I don't remember them making the game laggy because you have the cap, don't you? You have a 5 GB cap, so generally the ones that would make it laggy are like the massive 15 GB mods. So it should be alright, but graphic mods, they're good, but just be careful with it. On Xbox it's not so bad because, as I say, you've got the cap, so you can't use as many as you could on PC. In PC it's so much easier to bollocks up your playthrough. A few suggestions if you haven't already played them, R&B. Falscar, I have no idea if it still works or if it's still been updated, but that adds it's a bit like a DLC. It adds a whole another island and it's got its own story and it's got professional voice actors in it. That's very good. Falscar, Falskaar. The Forgotten City is another good one as well. That's a story one. It's a bit based on the dwarves and everything. It's quite cool. That's a really good one. And yeah, just a bunch of graphics mods after that. It's easy to get addicted though. I remember when I would play Skyrim on PC, I would spend more time finding mods than I would playing the actual game. 90% of TikTok is just bad. But yeah, me and Preston's actually taken a week away from it. He showed me it and he's having something like 5 hours a day on it on average. And I said to him, we had this conversation, I said, TikTok is so good. You're really defeating what I'm saying right now, Preston. Anyway, Preston was saying how miserable it was making him and how much of a waste of time it was. And I said, well, delete it for a bit. Deactivate your account. Get off of it for 7 days. Because it is really just... A lot of it's like feminist incels going on to spread their hate for everyone. Speaking opinions that they would be too scared to speak in person because they know they'd get punched if they said these things to people's faces. It's very toxic, very very toxic environment. Like when we were playing BF1 and you were saying I had been sprinkled and I was like, I haven't been sprinkled your fucking spacker. Yeah. But do you remember when you was like, oh no, circumcision is a Catholic thing, not a Jewish thing? I was like, okay. But yeah, both of those mods are on Xbox as well, R&B. Hope the new Battlefield game is good. So do I. Will it be good? I don't think so. What is good game? Jedi Fallen Order. I'm telling you to play it for ages. For glory. Cestos Elementa.
Dispatch the lot.
No, you weren't. You were saying it. No, don't do what Elite does. I've got almost flawless memory. No, you said it's Catholic and that's not a Jewish thing to be circumcised. We had a whole debate about it, Kieran, because we were joking that you were Jewish. Oh yeah, he's definitely on something. You can get that big without roids, but I do think he's on something. Yeah. Especially, the guy streams like 6 hours a day, I think. Not that you can't get big doing that, muscular, but... Alright, we upgrade Troy. Where is Troy? There is Troy. Sesto Elementa. It's going to take 6 turns. What am I going to do for 6 turns? I've defeated all my enemies. Oh, yes. Kartoffel. Sesto Elementa. Skyrim's not best game. It's a good game, but... Plus the game too much. He gets all the sexy islands. And I'm like, dude, chill out. I mean, I'm straight, but no one wants to see that stuff 24/7. It's distracting for one. You can't stream it for another. And most of them look ridiculous. I get some of them, but it's like, do you want to play a game? It's weird because I've always thought, like, do you want to play a game or do you want to see, you know? You can't, I don't think you can have both all the time. You know, where they'll play as naked anime women or they'll have an army of naked anime followers. Kind of breaks the law. LORE, not the legal law. Why are anime women in Skyrim? For one, it's a Nord land. And yeah, I mean, it's a bit distracting too. I used to see them all the time. I would go through, because in the early days of my channel, I would do mod showcase videos, and they did quite well for views, and it was a good little niche. And I would go through the new mods every day. I would get up and I'm like, okay, I'll make a new... It wasn't very fun doing that. It was boring, to be honest, because most of the mods were small things. But, yeah, I'd get up every day and I'd look through the new mods and be like, oh, what am I going to do today? What, you know? And 9 times out of 10, most, if not all, of the daily mods that were added was some kind of nude mod, HD feet textures for like an anime girl character follower, a voice where she like moans when she gets hit and stuff. It was some weird shit. I remember seeing, what was it now? I think it was Forsworn. It made all Forsworn have breasts this big. I'm not exaggerating, like genuinely this big. I would look at the photos, I was like, what on earth is going on? Why would you want that? You want to play the game. I'm not going to want to kill anyone with knockers that big. That'd be a waste. I do love the naked mods, but I don't want to sit for hours. It is distracting, though. Especially, you know. Alright, I'm going to save it there. I do want to carry on playing, but I don't want to be up all night. You know what I mean? I'm getting very tempted to stay up late. I've been doing well with my sleep pattern and going to bed quite early, and it's not a lot of fun. I'm getting sleep, but I tell you, it's fucking boring. It's well boring. I don't know if you found that we were talking about this before, weren't we, Preston? It's healthy, getting up early and going to bed at an early-ish time and everything, but it's just so boring. I miss the days, you know, I miss the spontaneity of staying up till whatever time you want. And, okay, I want to stay up and watch Vikings until 4 in the morning today. It's unhealthy, don't get me wrong, and, you know, you have to be up early-ish for some things. I remember making social plans. That was just like always a no-go when I was getting up at midday or 1 in the afternoon. But at the same time, it's so boring getting up early. I thought it'd be... on the sunny days, fair enough. Fair enough, but I don't know what it is. I'm just like bored of it, and I've only been doing it for a week. Why? Skyrim is a good game. It's a good mod. I'm not bad talking it. Sorry, it's a good game. I'm not bad talking it. It's just you give it too much credit. It's not the best game, I don't think. Oh man, Skyrim has been taken over by the weeps. What are you talking about? Like you played it? I used to play and you'd be like, what's this? I don't want to get this. I do understand why you're being a little bit more conservative with your purchasing of games now, though, Kieran. Because obviously, if you're being sort of pushed around a bit at home, you're probably going to want to keep your money as close to your chest as possible, aren't you? Especially if you're not going back. Have you decided what you're going to do, money-wise? Have you started learning Photoshop yet? This dude's on some weird shit for real. He's getting the sexy Skyrim mods in the sim. Alright, shall we have a look at what's... I'm not looking for sex mods, but let's have a look at Sky. I've not looked at the Skyrim mods for so... Oh, they've had a Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon and Malakos to Battlefront 2. Someone's turned Anakin into a banana. Great. Why not? Oh, just looking at all these mods makes me want to... that sounds wrong. Get the game again. Throw a pop-up and ad. 10 worst things about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ooh! Can't wait to watch that. It's got to be very productive and add many things to my life. Player Home and Settlement mod. I used to do... That was my shit. I just used to do videos of Player Home mods. And it would get like 4,000 views per video. Go back and look at them. You'll see how many views they get. Oh god. Still do. I still get some views for it. Fort Dawnguard HD. Complete retexture of... I've always loved the Fort Dawnguard. It's probably my favourite place in the game. Such amazing like brickwork and stuff. Oh, it's like it's like an addiction mod in Skyrim is, because you want them all. Get the Bane trilogy in Revan. I think you should give me the credits. Yeah, and what was it? Get maybe one of the Lord of the Rings books. I know that means it's more than 4, but you can always trade it in. Nude outfit mod. Shaggy cows of Skyrim. Haters are so fucking annoying. What's gained from that? It's so weird, isn't it? What's gained from that? Who types that into YouTube? Top 10 worst things about Assassin's Creed Valhalla or any game. Even shit games. And I tell you, Valhalla's a work of art. Not just because I'm Norse and I like all that shit. It's a fucking work of art. Who goes on and says, oh, blah, 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 blah. Terrible things about terrible games and all this. Who types that shit in? If you type that shit in, you've got too much stuff. I was joking before about the foot mods. Let's tell you what, the ads on Nexus are some of the most... The only place that's got worse ads is Daily Mail website. Man, listening to you about these overall mods, now it's saying I don't have enough space to download more mods. Yeah, I remember the file score and like file score I think was like 800 megabytes. So I think you've got, what is it, 4 gigabyte or 5 gigabyte cap? So it is, you do have to do some proper prioritization. There's kids in here watching your inappropriate stuff for share. I had not searched that. I've just seen that on Nexus mods. That's a good point though. No, it's set to adult. This stream is. That's on the top. I've not searched that up or anything to find that. That's on the top 30, the most popular in the last 30 days. Proving my point. Yeah, I agree, Kieran. It's so weird, these fucking people. It's just, if you don't want to play the game, don't play the game. I think the industry hates Valhalla, though, because it's portrayed alpha male, masculine, white men in a positive light, for the most part. And you can't be doing that nowadays. Naughty, naughty. Oh, why have I sent that to you, Kieran? I meant to send that to Game Boy Elite. Sorry, Kieran. It was just a house mod, but sort of thing that Nerd Boy Elite would like. Right, let's have a look at the finance at Freddy's thing. Up 18 and up. Well, yeah, it's up there. You've got two options now. You can set it to for kids or not for kids. Those are the options it gives me.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now,
You got me a jump scare
one
now.
more. Are you ready?
What the fuck? They'll never be as creepy as they were, I think it was the fourth game, where they had the sharp teeth.
Gregory,
Hold up, Kieran.
we can get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
Oh, very ambitious. Oh man, this actually looks quite creepy.
We have to get you out by morning.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want.
This would be good if it was 4 players. Oh, that was creepy.
Both of you burn!
There is more going on here than you realize.
Looks quite good. This is coming from someone who's never really been someone who's played the Five Nights at Freddy's game. As a non-fan, that does look good. Sorry, I didn't mean to send that to you, Kieran, that mod. I meant to send it to Lee. I see the Forgotten City mod now. Yeah, it's good. I mean, the story in it is superb. It actually won awards. It won award. I forget what awards, but it won awards, and it was actually so popular that they made it into its own game on Steam. Like, if you type in Forgotten City into Steam, they made it its own thing, its own standalone game outside of Skyrim. Good game though. They're good mod. Their story is really well written. I remember it was one of the first things that I did a playthrough of on my channel, but because back then I would literally just stream to Twitch and then export the stream to my YouTube, and I think I did it with my phone, or maybe it was with my Chromebook, I don't know, back years ago. The internet that I was using then was really crap, and essentially the whole stream and then video, it would play for 4 seconds and then and spaz out, crash a little bit, pixelate, then start over again. And it was just it was damaged beyond repair in the end. I regret it because I always wanted to sort of publish that. I went back and replayed a little bit of it for my channel about 2 years ago, but it wasn't the same because I know everything that happens on it. I can't remember if I recorded everything or in the end if I just played. I can't remember. I remember recording some of it and it would work. at times. I can't remember if I carried on and recorded. It was like a 6-part thing. 6 like 30 or 40-minute videos. I can't remember if I did the whole thing or if I just gave up in the end and just played it outside of the stream. I don't know, but I remember being like gobstruck by the end. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh. You know when that meme where there's the algebra floating around his head? I was like that, trying to figure it out and trying to like... It's not letting me download Robert's new vid. What? I might do it as well, just to make sure it's safe. Alright, I'm gonna go. So tell me what you think about it. Okay, I'll tell Kieran what I think about it before I go. You know, it looks good. As I say, I've never really been a huge fan of it before, but it looks really good. Is it co-op? It looks like it'll be co-op. It does seem like it would be co-op. 2-player. I don't know if it is, but the books. I didn't know that they did books. Might get back into The Witcher soon. The Witcher 3 HD rework. The problem with graphics mods, especially I've noticed this on. They do it on The Witcher, where you'll go on you'll go on the photos and they'll have a side-by-side comparison of it and say this is what the game looks like normally and this is what the game looks like with a mod. But on the standard default game one, they'll turn the graphics down to medium or low, so it makes the mod look good. And but in reality, it's not. It doesn't actually improve anything. It looks more like a reshade. No, I'll watch it. There's games out there, for example, Kingdom Hearts. I'm a lot less interested in that than I am in Five Nights at Freddy's. This new one looks... I'd play it. Yeah. But I don't know if I'd ever play Kingdom Hearts. I can't see myself playing it. I didn't know they did books. How many books they done? Oh man, I need to get back into The Witcher 3. I was playing The Witcher 2, but The Witcher 3 is just so much better. Oh, we got the DLC coming out on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I really wish fucking Nexus would stop showing me gameplay of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, I give a fuck. I do. Actually, I give many fucks. I just don't want to see spoilers. Let's see when I think the DLC... It was meant to come out tomorrow, the DLC for Valhalla, but it's coming... They've delayed it by, like, 8 days. And I really want to play it because it adds Ireland. Tyrion's homeland. Adds Ireland as a playable location. Oh my god. Okay, well I don't know if that could be counted as a spoiler. Do you want me to tell you this, Kieran? I've just seen the name of an upcoming DLC. Oh my god. For Valhalla. A complete accident that I've seen it, but holy shit. Do you want me to tell you? Holy shit. It's not even a spoiler. I don't know. I'm acting like a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. It just... Oh my god. Do you want me to tell you? I can't believe it. Man. Ubisoft are legends. Oh my god. I'm up by the season pass now. Sure. Do you want me to tell you? This next DLC, Wrath of the Druids, set in Northern Ireland. Guess what comes after that one? The Siege of Paris. And the one after that, The Legend of Beowulf. I'm about to jizz. Oh my god. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Trying to find the season pass now for Valhalla. It's like, oh, it's only, oh, I might buy that now. It's like 25 quid on Aniba. Let's see what it is on Instant Game. It's 37 on, oh no, it's 34 on the actual Ubisoft thing. Oh, hang on, I was wrong. No, I was wrong. The Legend of Beowulf is a mission that you get with... Oh, okay, I can play that now then. That you get with the Season Pass. And Siege of Paris and Wrath of the Druids are the upcoming expansions. I tell you, I won't spoil anything, but there are some big fucking sieges in Valhalla. So the Siege of Paris... Paris is bigger than anything that was in England at that time, so I'm thinking that's going to be rather large. Yeah, it's cheapest on Aniba. My God. I'm not set. Is Valhalla set in Northern Ireland? What game? No, it's not set in Northern Ireland. The DLC that comes out in 8 days is set in Northern Ireland for Valhalla. It's called the Wrath of the Druids. And from what I can tell, it's the Vikings versus the Gaelic Celts. As far as I know. But no, I'm not. In terms of Ragnar and all that, Kieran, I'm not going to say anything about that. That's a detail you need to find out for yourself. Yeah, it's. I think I don't know if it's all Northern Ireland, but I know it's part of Northern Ireland. I'm gonna get a find out. I think you should buy Valhalla, bro. I think you should buy Valhalla. Is what I think you should do, bro. Bruh. Set up a PayPal now, and I'm gonna. Is that why you ain't got it? Set up a PayPal. I didn't. If that was the reason why you ain't got it, I would have, if I could, got it for you. But then again, though, how you send the money to pay for it? You know what I mean? I pay for it, and you send me money. I think you suggested that ages ago. Problem is, if you don't have a PayPal, you'd have to do it via donation, and you'd have to donate more money than the cost of the game, because YouTube takes a cut. I think they take 40%. So it makes more sense for you to just do PayPal. I can't believe it, man. I fuck sleep. I'm playing at Valhalla. Yeah. I'm already 52 hours in, and I'm not even that far into the game. Did you try the Witcher mods? Mods for the Witcher, or Witcher style mods for Skyrim? I did. For Skyrim I did, but for the Witcher 3, I could never settle on any. As I said, because I would look at side-by-side comparisons, and I would see it was bollocks. You know, I'd see when they intentionally turn the graphics settings down on the default game to make their mod look better. They did it with... I can Superchat it. Yeah, but you'd have to pay more. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't even know how much more you'd have to pay. So let's say... We'd have to do some fucking maths then. Or as you say, math. So let's say... fucking global. Can't even find. Oh, here we are. Can't even find it on PC global, but it was 30 quid for the English version. Europe, about £33. You'd have to donate 38, around 38 or 39. I don't even know the exact figure because I don't know how much YouTube will actually take. Then I won't get that money until my next payment date, which is not for like another 27 days. The only donation style that you could do that would get instantly is PayPal, but you don't have a PayPal, so you can't do that. So you get me? You get me? Alright, I'm going to go now, I think. I've had a very good time talking with all of you. Appreciate you joining. tomorrow there will be stream. Who's this guy that's added to me? Yeah, there will be a stream tomorrow. On what? I do not know. Total War Remastered comes out in 15 minutes. Do I get it? Do I get Total War Remastered? Is there a pre-order available? More important, install. Oh no, it don't come out. No, it comes out tomorrow. Okay. Well, it comes out at midnight tomorrow. I might stay up and play that. I might go around the shops tomorrow. I'll get myself some food and sleep during the day, and then just do a really late night stream to play Rome Remastered tomorrow. What does anyone want that? Because if I'm gonna buy a game and launch, I've got to stream it the day it comes out, really. Otherwise, there's no point. It does look good though. Also, one of you scrubs should get it as well. Oh, I like the setting though. Scythia is a faction in that game, and I think a playable faction. Scythia was not a playable faction in any of the other ones. I'm spending a lot of money right now. I just spent 16 quid on some pine pollen today. I need some new trousers because I bought some new jeans like 2 weeks ago, and I fucking hate them. They're too tight. My balls don't fit in them. My thighs don't fit in them because I do a lot of mountain biking, so my thighs are meaty as fuck. They don't fit in them at all, and they've got a rip in the back already. I hadn't even worn them; they were just ripped, and the seller hid it. So fuck jeans. There were Levi's as well. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. I'm sticking to my joggers. So I need a new pair of joggers. Get in Valhalla. Same for Halo 6. What is... I don't know. Is Halo 6... That's a long way away. How did the Mighty have Fallen, Kieran? You were Mr. Moneybags before spending money on everything. They've not even announced a release date for Halo Infinite yet. So... And you're forgetting the multiplayer is free on Halo Infinite. Which is what most people are going to be playing. Oh god, you got... For Halo Infinite to be great, it needs to embrace the franchise's love of Easter eggs. Yes, that is what dictates whether a game is good or not. How many Easter eggs it has. Halo Infinite will be the last standalone Halo title for a decade. You read that right? 343 Industries has no plans to make any other standalone Halo titles. What does standalone mean? So they might make sequels. Halo Infinite will act as a platform for future Halo experiences in the future. That's exactly what most games should do. Instead of doing this Call of Duty shit. That's exactly what Battlefield 1 should have done. That's exactly what Battlefront 2 should have done. And this is 10 years ago Call of Duty should have done that, because it hasn't advanced its mechanics at all. So they're smart to be doing that, to be honest with you. Composers, I don't see Marty O'Donnell on the composer list. Don't tell me they've not brought him back for that. Halo 5 soundtrack was alright, but it wasn't Halo. It didn't have the Marty O'Donnell spirit. I wouldn't recommend Cyberpunk. Get yourself Valhalla. Get yourself fucking Shadow of War. Or Metro Exodus with the DLC. Don't waste your time with Cyberpunk. Like to say, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon and saying it's as bad as people say it is, but there's better games. I can get all these games, but then I've got a backlog. Blatantly obvious things. Well, it's just up talking. It's empty things. Nothing's gained from making that statement. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's... It's like most podcasts are like that. Nothing's gained from that statement on either end. I'll talk to you on Discord if you want, or we'll go on Instagram. Oh, you got me. Did you get the DLC? I'll do voice messages on Instagram if you want. I'll come on a bit earlier tomorrow. I just don't know what I want to do with the sleep pattern, Kieran, to be honest with you. I thought I'd be happier getting up earlier and going to bed earlier, but I'm miserable as fuck. But at the same time, I can do more with the day, but I don't want to because it's boring. I don't know why. I'm not a morning person. They're stupid and I don't do anything with them. I don't know what to do. And also, I don't know if you're like this too, Kieran, but this is precisely what I'm like. I can't play games in the day. Like, I don't want to, even if it's raining outside, I want to go outside, I want to see people, or I want to go on my bike, or, I want to do something in the day, even if it's raining. Do you know what I mean? I played it today, and don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the fuck out of playing Valhalla today, but I've got the instinct to get out and get fresh air and everything, and that's natural, and I want to play my games at night, but obviously I stream at night, so it's like, I have to stay up late, and it's the same, it's the thing, I've said this a few times, with streaming, the later you stream, the more views you get. Because most of the Americans are like the Americans make up most of the viewers. So it's weird. It's a weird one. Epic is good because you give out coupons. Yeah, I don't know if pressing 0 or not because we could still get under his skin. Because then I can get school done and spend more time outside. Yeah, that's the one plus side to it, but it's certainly healthier. But I tell you, I'm miserable getting up early. Because then you get tired at like 11 or like 10 or 11, which is the time I end the stream, usually. And then I'm getting tired at that time, and then it's like, oh, straight to bed after a stream. And it's just like rinse and repeat, and it's almost like a 9 to 5. Like fucking schedule. I love the spontaneity of being a night owl. Not always, but I've just sometimes staying up and going on a binge. I also find myself better at focusing on the game at night. Nothing else is going on, do you know what I mean? Everything's quiet. No noise outside. You can just chill out. You're more calm. See, when you were doing the morning streams, I wasn't able to join. I'm not saying I'm going to do the morning streams. Today was me getting up early. Like, I'm never going to do morning streams again. I know you weren't able to join. I hated it. It was boring as fuck, and I missed a lot of day, like, I missed not only daytime, but I missed a lot of opportunities. I was always being invited to do things, and I was like, no, I've got to stream. See, that was my effort, though, to try and make it a little bit more healthy after I would stay up really late and do, fucking streams until 4 in the morning. That's a good point. I'm going to go watch Robert's new video. I'm going to get Rome, I think. I think I'll stream that tomorrow night. If Scythia is a playable faction. Maybe. That would work. I would spend the day doing Photoshop. And then Rome late at night. But I don't want to stay late at night. Because that thing that we don't like happening, Kieran, that only happens to me when I stay up late. So it's not very fun. Summer's gone. It's dropping down to 8 degrees. Fuck's sake. 8 degrees is still warm enough for me to be like bobbing about. And just, out with just a t-shirt on and all that. We went from like 19 degrees for a whole week, and now it's 8 degrees Celsius. Why? Same for me. Same for you, what? I've spoken to you first. If I come on a voice call with you, it's 10 to midnight. 10 minutes and then it's midnight. If I come on a voice call with you now, Kieran, I'm going to be talking to you until 1:30 in the morning. If it was 10 or 9:30, I'd say, fuck yes, let's do it. I know what you're like and I know what I'm like. We'll be talking until the fucking sun comes up and the cock crows. But as I say, I'm conflicted about the sleep pattern. It's annoying. The one thing I've noticed as well, Kieran, is I'm doing the healthy, you know, getting up early, go to bed early and all that nonsense. Doing it now, and I have no reason to now. Because it's shit weather and I've not got many plans at the moment. You know, the moment that I go back to a fucked up sleep plan, but having fun, I'll start having loads of plans. Plans will come along. Oh, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Should we go there? Should we do this from this person or that person? Because that's how it was, and it was sunny back then when my sleep pattern was really good as well. Oh, sorry, really bad. So I was like going to bed at about 3 in the morning and getting up trying to force myself to get up at 10. It's sod's law. It was a combo for me. Yeah, I know, but I mean, the nighttime ones, that comes from bad sleep, like sleeping at bad times. Anyway, I'm going to get off now. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might do Rome tomorrow. I might not. We'll see. But I will be back. I think I'll probably get Rome. I think I will. It looks so pretty. It made it look really pretty. Right. It'll run well as well. Yeah, you can't preload it. Oh, Joe's bought. Yeah, Joe's bought the Rome remaster. Didn't know he was gonna do that. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, preload. Yeah, preload. Let's have a look. Let's have a gander. Preload the game start. Yeah, preload. Separate enhanced graphics pack. Fuck it, I think I might get that. Do I even wait? Go commando, bro. Just fucking go commando in some running trousers. Get some nice looking ones. I've got some camo ones and now I don't wear them anymore because I've filled out in more ways than one. And they're a bit revealing. Just like the outline is so clear. You get some looks. Ooh. Half price. So if I buy Rome 1, you can actually get Rome Remastered for half price. So if I can find Rome 1 for cheap, activate it on my Steam, I can get Rome Remastered for like really cheap. That's if I can even find Rome Total War available though. No, I can't. Oh, they got Rome Remastered on Aniba, 24. It's best. Might as well just get it on. It's like £1 cheaper. Rome Total War. Let's see if I can buy that. No, you can't buy it individually. They're smart, so they're just trying to reward people. Ah, my foot. I've got a cut on my foot. I was doing MMA kicks a few days ago, and I kicked and I brought my foot down and I fucking bashed it against one of my cast iron weights plates. It wasn't actually against the weights plate. It was on the edge of a barbell. And anyone that's ever touched one of these bastard things knows how dense the metal is, and it just fucking cuts straight through my skin. It's not even sharp. It's just dense. It's just thick metal, and it still fucking hurts. Cross-platform multiplayer between Windows, Mac, and Linux. The lighting looks very good on Rome Remastered. Good for Joe. Edit Malgus, edit! Rome 1's not on there for me. Are you sure it's Rome and not Rome 2? Like the original one. Well, if you want to get the game, you could get it, and you'll get the remaster for half price on Steam. It's not on there on the European one at all. Oh no. Also, I don't know how it would work. I don't know if the half price would even go through or not. Yeah, it's not an instant gaming either. Oh yeah, it is, but it's £5. I'd say, so I'd save like £9 by doing it, but it's a gamble because I don't know if it'd even work. There's one on instant gaming in the UK, Kieran, but it's £5, and so half price is 25. So that's like £12.50. So I'd save about £7 if the method worked. Oh no, it's out of stock. No, it's that. Yeah, it's sold out. Looking at the photos though, you see how different the game looks now on the remaster. God, oh my god, I forgot how old it looked. Click on the photos on Instant Gaming. Look how far it's come. That is mad. Look at the one in the desert with the snowy mountains in the background. Wow. Alright, I'm going to get off now. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you, Kieran. I've had a great chat with you. I suppose the stream went easier than I expected it to go. Troy's dead now. We have like 2 enemies left, and they have collectively maybe 3 settlements. Alright, see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. And yeah. I think Battlefield or Rome Remastered tomorrow. Farewell. Bye bye.